Go. Good morning, everyone. How are you guys doing this fine morning? Looks like we got some familiar faces here in the chat. Glad to see you guys all in here. So yesterday was a pretty cool day. Definitely had a good day. I shorted HMNY. That was basically the only play I took for majority of the day. A lot of people played PTIE, right? There was not the one PTIE or something like that. Tons of money to be made there. It was just Mr. Cornup. What's up, my man? What is up? Can you explain SSR? Yes, Young. Yes, Young. SSR stands for short sale restriction. Short sale restriction is something that the SEC, so the Securities and Exchange. Sorry, I'm looking at this computer when I should be looking over here. So the SSR is the short sale restriction. The Security and Exchange Commission, SEC, basically put it in place to restrict the short sell option on some stocks. Now they could do it for they could do it for all sorts of reasons, right? Most commonly, it's like, if a company isn't really good and people know that it's probably going to continue down, they'll sometimes put a short sale restriction on it because it's too obvious, right? It's something like DRYS. So a lot of times DRYS had short sale restriction because everybody knew it was going down. So it's a no-brainer to short it. So a lot of times a short sale restriction will be put in place to kind of protect some companies. And really, that's just it. It's just that's what they call it. It's a short sale restriction. The SEC put it in place to prevent people from short selling some companies. Do I know all the reasons why a short sale restriction can be applied to any given ticker? I don't. I really don't. But it's really just there to, a lot of times, protect the company and to keep people from short selling the stock. And that's really just it. Sometimes I guess it could also be from low inventory. That might be it. But I guess I could look more into that. I never really did enough research on it, but I just knew of it and knew enough about it. But jet lag, what's that? I clean. Oh, you like this? Ooh, it's not even a shirt. It's actually a flannel. Well, I guess that is a shirt, but yeah, it's like an actual sweatshirt, but it is nice. It's comfy. Like I said, it's getting cold over here in Michigan, so yeah, it's about that time. Adam, so AMD, I mean, did you guys see that, right? AMD just went down so fast. I even looked and I tried to find some type of like news release around 4:20, I think is when that happened. Was that yeah, around 4:21 p.m. 4:22 is when that drop took place, and I couldn't find any news as to why like it may have dropped right in that area. There might be something out now, I don't know, but when I looked earlier, I couldn't find anything. Unless this was it. Unless that was it. I don't know. There might have been some type of news that came out, but there's a support right about $12. If you look on a 1-year day chart, I believe there's some support there about the $12 range. But let's go ahead. Let's get my screen shared, and we'll hop into it. All right, cool. So let's talk about that. I do want to talk about that. If anybody followed my my potential swing trade alert on Facebook, it was just a quick analysis I did of BGNE. I'll show you guys here. It's actually up $4 from the entry point, about $4 a share. Actually, yeah, about a little more than $4 a share on the potential swing trade alert there. This was, I don't know, I think I released it a couple days ago. But it was on the Facebook page, Boiler Room Trading. If you guys want to go ahead, join that. It's absolutely free. I just basically post stuff in there that's only for stock trading, obviously. But as you can see, it had a support built up here on the $79, $80 area. It was also following this trend line support a little bit. So that was the entry right there. This green candle right off the $80 mark was the entry. It tapped once and then it held there. That was the entry price. And now we're continuing to see it come up. There's probably still some room to get in right now. I'm not going to tell you guys to buy, but I do believe that there is going to be some extra room. My next entry on this will probably be over the 85-65 area. But if you look at it, you check this white line right here, you go to that guy, you go to that guy, then you come down to a 1-day, 1-minute chart. you'll see right next to that one line, we have our bounce, and now we're up close to $4 a share. So good potential there. So let's look at AMD. I do want to look at AMD because I know a lot of people are trading them. Yeah, ATOS killed it yesterday. We had that one on watch. ATOS with Hall. Sorry, I'm just reading through some comments right here. Let's see. No, so Brad, to be honest with you, I've done enough research on CAPR this morning. Don't touch CAPR until it's over $2, and don't even touch it till it's over $3. There's no point. You can hop in 294, get rejected at $3, and then have it come crashing down. Then you really you put yourself in a tough position there. So yeah, we're gonna go over BONT. We'll hop in on CAPR here real soon. I've already gone over a lot of these stocks this morning and have a really good idea as far as what we're gonna do or the way to trade them. And so we'll try and get everything in here, but we should have a pretty good idea on all that stuff here pretty soon. All right, so let's look at AMD first. I just want to map this out for you guys. If you look at a 1-year day chart, let me clear those out. So if you look down here, 1-year day, you'll see that it has a pretty damn strong support up in this $12 area, right? And then if you look at the price action of it, and then it also had some resistance here at $15, and that's basically where it popped up to yesterday's trading. So you come back to 1 day, 1 minute, you know, you'll see that white line was basically a resistance point, and I don't know, maybe it was the earnings call and all that bad stuff. But you'll see that right in this 1250 area there, I mean, you can't see it on this chart. Hold on, let me do it like this. So you see the white line, it's pretty close to support. It doesn't have to be exact, but I think that overall AMD in that $12 area is a fair price for the stock. So I think that's why it's really getting held up there. That's just my 2 cents on it. So let's look at CAPR real quick because I know that's of a lot of people's importance right now. What's going on, Raymundo? Happy to see you in here, brother. I appreciate that support. Julio, what's going on, boss man? Yeah, so let me hop over to CAPR. I'm pulling it up on my other computer right now. Give me a second. Yeah, so here's the thing. This thing's probably going to break $3 pre-market. It just looks like it's going to do that. And the reason I say that, there's not enough sellers at the 299 area. They're going to get bought out right now. Hold on, give it a second. They're going to get bought out here pretty soon, I would expect. So here's the thing. Like I said, CAPR. This is what I was actually talking about way earlier in the day. Not on here, but here's the thing: is we were going to pop up to $3 pre-market. It was just bound to happen. $3 is a huge resistance area. So again, if what I would really like to see is this thing kind of pull back and then just consolidate under $3 until the market opens, and then we can get the breakout of $3 and go long. That's what I want. See, it's pulling back now. So we want to see this consolidate and really just hold below $3 in this 290 to 295 area. And then as the bell opens, we want to see it squeeze up above $3 with a lot of people on the bid of the level 2. And then we can hop in, and really all I'm going to look to do is get in. Ooh, look at that dump. Look at that dump. And really all I'll look to do is get a 10 to 15 cent move up to the 320s would be the best. I'm not going to hold this long. This thing's already up. I don't even know. It's already up 32%. People will want to take their profits off the table as soon as the bell opens. So again, that's it. We have to get a squeeze over $3 with a bunch of people buying it. Without that, this thing's going to dump out. So that's really my game plan there for CAPR. Okay, just to recap that, CAPR, we want to see it get over $3. We want to see it come back up to the $3 mark, squeeze up above $3 with a bunch of people buying on the level 2. As you can see right now, there's more buyers than there are sellers. That's exactly what we want to see in the $3 area. And then we want to see it squeeze over $3. If that doesn't happen, it's going to come right back down. Okay, BONT. Let's take a look here. Okay, BONT doesn't look very good. There's a clear resistance here at 77 cents that most of you guys don't even know is there, and that's on your 1-year day chart. You come back and you look here. Let me delete this, get these out of here. So here you go. So 77 cents right here, smack dab. This purple line, that purple line is at 77 cents. That's exactly where the price stopped out on pre-market. Yeah, literally watch this. Okay, ready? Watch this. Let me delete this drawing. This is why it's so important to make sure you look at your 1-year day chart for your moving average resistance. I'm going to draw this line and you'll just be mind blown what happens, right? So I'm not even looking at where the price action is on the 1-minute chart. I just know that if I were to draw a resistance line right on that purple line, that's probably a good place that we're going to see resistance. You come back to the 1-minute chart and look at it. It's right there. Smack dab exactly where the price of the stock stopped out. So the only way to trade BONT is if it breaks 80 cents today. And it's not going to do it. It's going to fade out and it's probably going to dump. So again, probably not going to trade BONT. The only way to trade it is over 80 cents. You don't want to get in at 78 cents, get pump faked. You don't want to get at 79 cents. You want to get in over 80 cents, that little whole 10-cent area for a break there. Let's see. David, if those are in conjunction to my calls, that's okay. You know, I can't, you know, you can't make everyone happy, and that's just kind of, it's kind of how the world goes. But, you know, if you feel that, you know, what I provide here isn't of great enough value, there are a lot of other guys out there on YouTube that have different strategies, and you can more than happily take a look at them. I know that there's a lot of guys out there that have a lot of great stock picks as well. So I think if what I do here just doesn't, you know, meet your needs, then, you know, expand your horizon and kind of search out to try and see if there's someone else out there that might be able to help you out a little bit better. I think that's the best approach for you then. ALDX, yeah, let's take a look there. So yeah, again, ALDX is, let's see. So again, I don't know how I feel about ALDX just because it has really low volume. So look at ALDX here. It just has such low volume that I just don't think it's going to really make that move that you want it to make. Yeah, I know I should have, but I really had to. I usually do, but I really wanted to just help him out. I think he's just in the wrong area right now. Let's see. XNET. Again, these are some ones with really, really low volume. And I think that, I don't know, I don't like them. They're just a little too low volume for me. Let me just run through. I'm going to run through my gappers list right here real quick. So the first one on the gappers list, as we know, is CAPR. Oh, my computer's loading slow now. So that's the first one on the list. If I go down to the next one, it's QTNT. QTNT gapped up, low volume, not really doing much. Okay. IRBT is the next one. IMUC, I'll take a look here at IMUC. So guys, this could be a good short play if it doesn't break $83. If it breaks $83, IRBT, this is a higher price stock, over $83 could be good. But it's probably going to get rejected here in the $83 area, and then there'll be a short sell opportunity. No, IMUC has very, very low volume here. It hasn't even really done much pre-market. I wouldn't suggest this as a play. You're not going to see a lot of movement out of it. And it'd be very hard to project your moves. That's what I'm talking about, Zach. Zach, the boy. Zach's the boy. Let's take a look at AKER. No, AKER just doesn't have the volume. Okay, guys, you know what? I do have to mention. You see how that a lot of these, AEMD, I'll take a look here at AEMD. And a lot of times I don't have to look at them long. So AEMD, definitely not. I mean, look at it, right? No way. You can't simply make any money trading anything that looks like this. And it's not to put you down or discourage you and say that you made, it's not, none of that. That's not what I'm here to do. I'm not just say you made a bad call or whatever. I'm just simply stating that there's no way to make money if the stock looks like this, because how you can't project a pattern. There is no pattern. There's just, it's like waiting in the drive-through. Like, this is exactly what the stock is like. It's like going to the drive-through at McDonald's and waiting to place your order when they're closed. There's nobody there. There's no volume. You're never going to get your order to get taken because it just simply, there's no one there. There's nobody there to take it, right? So something like this, there's no volume. You're going to sit there. You'll enter a trade, and then you'll just sit there you're just waiting for something to happen, but nothing's going to happen. Nothing. Yes, Raymundo. So that was what I really wanted to cover to you guys right now, is that the market is changing. The market is not the same. Let's look at this. Let me show you guys, right? The market's going to be a little bit harder to trade. It's becoming harder and harder to trade, and that's okay. It is okay. It's just it's a part of the business, okay? Let me show you this. I don't know if you guys, let me maybe try a 180-day chart. I'll just go back here. I don't know how well you guys are going to be able to see this on here, but if you look at the volume on the SPY, the volume on the SPY is continuously dropping. It's getting lower and lower, which means there's less traders in the market, which in turn means that there may be less plays. But what I really want to mention to you guys right now is that DELT. I'll look at DELT. So what we have to understand is when the market starts acting up and working like this, not in our favor, we're not going to have as many plays. The plays are going to be a dime a dozen. And, DELT doesn't look too good. It's got low volume. But when the market starts acting like this, we have to be able to adapt. And either you have to be able to short sell, or you're really going to have to start playing mid-cap stocks or even higher price stocks, because this is what happens, right? We have our penny stocks, and then we're going to have our mid-cap stocks or whatever. We're going to have pennies, and we're going to have the bigger stocks, and then mid-cap stocks and all this stuff. Now, what happens is a lot of times our penny stock market will be on fire, and then it will die out for a little bit, and the money will shift into different markets. And being able to recognize that's where your plays have to be. So let me go over a few things that are going to be on watch for me. ATOS. Yeah, you see these lines we had drawn out from yesterday, ATOS breakout points, and I mean, pretty clear. Anyways, ATOS, let me look at its daily chart here first. Yeah, I mean, look at, so it broke through the 200 moving average right here. Or sorry, yeah, the 200 moving average, which is right at $1. That was almost too ironic. Right over $1, boom. We got a long upper wick right now. It's possible, honestly, guys, I'm not going to lie. This is very possible to see a multi-day runner. As you can see, it has a little bit of support built up in this area, but it's also failing to make new highs right now. So if you want my honest opinion, Based on this trend line, the only entry I would get in for ATOS is going to be over $1.30. I would only buy this over $1.30. So keep it on watch, but over $1.30 is going to be the entry point on this stock. Oh, is it? Hold on, let me see. Yeah. Well, when it resumes, okay, that's dumb. So maybe not, maybe not. But if it if it did resume, it'd be over $1.30. And now let's see, we have ADHD. No, ADHD looks kind of weak. There's just not a lot of volume. Again, the penny market stock, the penny stocks are kind of just right now. Downward resistance trend line. Now, I'm going to show you what I'm playing. I will be looking at HMNY for a short play. Now, I know you guys are like, but I can't short, but it's like, you know, these are going to be my plays, and I want some of you guys to know what I'm playing. HMNY, I do like it below $12.18. The only problem with $12.18 is $12 is right below it, so I'm going to hold up to see how it works, and I might enter in a short position below $12, and I will look to get a move down to $10.80, about $11 for a $1 move from 12 down to 11, which is the 50-day moving average right here. Again, let's look at another one that I would potentially play in Cure, Q-U-R-E. As I stated before, this thing is still overvalued here at $17. We have $2 to go until we hit our first sign of support. So again, Cure is going to be on watch for a short, and as you can see, it's dumping out right now. So the 1735 area is where it bounced yesterday. I probably won't wait that long. I'll probably get in on a break below 1760. It just depends on exactly how the chart looks. So again, one second. So again, guys, right? The penny stock market is kind of getting slow right now, and you have to be able to adapt, whether that's shorting stocks or playing higher price stocks and just finding those ones that work well for you. So it's going to happen. It's just nature of the business. The market's going to turn. It's going to flip-flop. It'll react a little bit differently every single day, and sometimes the penny stocks are not going to be where it's at, and they're going to be a little bit harder to play. Granted, it comes down also to having momentum scanners and things that can help you pick up stocks in the middle of the day. They're starting to run. Now, I know some of you guys may not have access to all these tools, and that's okay, especially when you're first starting off. So ideally what it comes down to is you have to be able to change up your game plan and come in with a different plan of attack into the market in order to really succeed. And that's what I'm trying to kind of show here today, is that the penny stocks aren't there. And right now there's a lot of short opportunities. There's a lot of these stocks that are good short opportunities. And then that's how it works, right? But everyone's like, well, I don't short sell. It's like, well, I mean, it's something to look into. You don't have, there's always going to be a stock to buy long. There's always going to be a stock to buy short, but some days they're just more prevalent than others that it's a short day, or, you know, it's harder to find the stock to go long on when it's a short day. All right, so being able to play offense and defense, it's a good option going into any sport, anything you do. You have to have forehand and backhand, right? It just opens up the doors. It's all done, opens up the doors. So, yeah, exactly. It could be, you know, there's a number of things, right, that you can never fully know exactly what it is. So being able to play both the backhand, forehand, that's really what it comes down to. I didn't look at one stock here. 1 second. It popped up. No, I don't think that's good. Let me see. Okay, guys, here you go. I mean, not that a lot of you guys are going to like this, but MGNX, short opportunity. Perfect short coming up. This thing went from $16 to $23, and it's just barely just barely holding right below $22. This thing will probably fade off of 22 and just dump right out of the gate. It's perfect short. So, I mean, that's all I got for you guys today. Anyways, that's all I got for you guys today, and I will catch you tomorrow morning. Alrighty, if you haven't already, go check out the description box of this video and join into my Facebook stock trading group called The Boiler Room Trading, just because I will post up there as well if you want to know.